Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here today. I'm bringing you this review today for pinkypromise.com. Go to the Pinky Promise website and sign up to receive their emails, and you'll get a code to save 30%. You can also email support@pinkypromise.com if you ever have any wig-related questions. So today we're going to take a look at another brand new for 2022 style from Envy. This is Kate, and the color on this one is Creamed Coffee. More on her in just a minute. Okay, let's start taking a look at Kate by Envy. So what a really pretty style. So this is just a basic or open cap construction. So no lace front, no mono part, mono top, anything like that. So keeping her price point down, she is priced at $164, which is a really, really nice price, especially for a long style. She does have a bang, so you don't really need a lace front. And I'm really happy with the appearance of the top. I mean, I can feel that there's a little bit of tease up there, but it's not big and poofy. It's not nesty looking. I really think it looks nice. And this particular color has a little bit of a shaded shading or rooting there that gives it the appearance of a part anyway, which is nice. So with a cap like this, you can go ahead and choose where you want to part it as well. So that's another nice feature to these types of caps. So I will do a turn. This is regular synthetic, by the way. I will do a turn so you can see her all the way around, and then we'll get into all of her specifications. So really, really pretty. I like the way she's cut. I think this is very flattering. The hair looks really, really pretty if you have it all pulled forward. And then it lays really nicely in the back as well, as I'll show you in just a second. So here's my left. Pretty how it kind of tapers and it just falls very nicely. So here's the back. And she's falling to just above mid-back. Here's my right. And back to the front. Okay, so she also has this bang, and this bang right now, the fringe comes at 5 inches. So my forehead is about 4 inches. So as you can see, those are wanting to be in my eyes, but they're swooping over to the side very nicely. So you could do them, like just a curtain bang, curtain fringe type thing, or you can shorten them if you want to get that full, forehead coverage with, of course, without that hair, going in your eyes like that. So really, really pretty, but they're light and they're wispy, which I really, really like. So they would be very easy to, work with and change if you just need to shorten them slightly or have your stylist shorten them. Of course, if you don't have wig cutting experience, please go let your stylist do that. Okay, so while we're talking about all that, we will look at her measurement. So like I said, this fringe is, or bang, is 5 inches here in the front. Up a longer layer there. So there's your 5-inch layer on the bang. She is 11 inches here from the crown. She has 12 inches here on the sides, and her nape back here is 12.5 inches. So lots of length to make, do some really, really pretty styling with. Weight-wise, she's coming in at 6.2 ounces, so she's very, very lightweight. So I will show you the top here. I'll get nice and close so you can see what I'm talking about with this top. I think it's still a little zigzagged up there, but you can still see that you're not seeing that nesty, funky, and I don't even feel it that much. So the density on this one, even though it obviously has some tease, like I can feel tease on the ear tabs. I can feel a little bit just at the end of the nape, and then I can just feel some, where the hair is attached to the cap, but it's not really poofy and full of permatease, so it feels fairly low density on the top and here on the sides, so tucking it behind the ears is easy and stuff like that. So it's not just like super full of permatease, even though it's a basic cap construction. So obviously we do not have a lace front. There's just, I'll show you the interior of the cap. There's just a soft felt strip there to lay against your forehead, but I do have good coverage here on my ear tabs. So ear to ear, this is fitting me pretty good. It definitely feels like an average on my petite head. You know, there's definitely extra room back here. It's not too big in the circumference, but these caps I've found have a lot of stretch in them too. So, you know, it's kind of nice that I would feel comfortable wearing this with a wig grip, or maybe taping down this, you know, front part here just to make sure it's nice and secure on my petite head. But for those of you that have average and average plus, this has plenty of stretch to stretch up to larger head sizes. All right, so that being said, I'll pop her off and we can look at her interior cap construction. Okay, we can look at this top here. So see what I'm saying? Not nesty, not sticking up here, up there on the top with the permatease. Really nice job. And with that shading at the, you know, rooting that you have on this particular color, you actually do get an appearance there of a part, you know. So nothing nesty, you know, back here on the back, not poofy, doesn't even feel, you know, real pillowy or anything. So I'm really happy with the density, and, you know, it has to have some permatease in it, obviously, you know, for that lift and stuff, but it's not a ton, and it's definitely not poofy. So, okay, so here is the top of the cap. So here you just have some closed lace, and then you've got some open areas here that just gives nice ventilation to the top of your head. And then this is that soft felt strip that I'm talking about that's gonna lay right on your forehead. You know, a wig that has bangs really doesn't need a lace front. So these are really, really great, particularly for those of you who are sensitive to lace. For some people, they get rashes, it's scratchy for them, it's uncomfortable. So this is nice and soft, very comfortable against your forehead. So you've got the felt ear tabs, but they have a lot of hair on these ear tabs, I noticed. So that's really great. That's what gives you that great appearance on the outside, you know, for your, you know, right here at your ear tabs and everything, like makes it look very natural. So there is metal in there, so you can keep that nice and flush against your face. So we have an open wefted cap. We have pull adjusters. We have an extended soft felt nape. We do have plenty of stretch in the circumference, as you can see, very stretchy. And then these caps are just really, really, really stretchy. Lots and lots of stretch. So that's why we're going to see these accommodate larger head sizes really, really easily. Okay, let's take a look at this really, really pretty color. So this is creamed coffee, and please note that this is a wig that is fresh out of the box. So I do realize that you're seeing some sheen to the fibers. Like I said, this is regular synthetic. There is some shine to it. I haven't used any powder or dry shampoo. It hasn't been washed. So those are all things that you can use to help reduce the shine, you know, in these regular synthetics. But they're gonna come out of the box shiny. These are brand new fibers. They're coated with silicone. That's what keeps them from, you know, matting and clumping on you, and makes the wig fibers last. And Envy has really, really lovely fibers. I have to say, they are just the right weight. I have found that they wear really well. I've had several Belindas. That's probably my favorite wig by them, and Dakota. I love their Dakota wig. And, you know, they've worn really well for me. So I'm really happy with that. And part of that is this silicone coating, you know, that is on these fibers. So, okay, so creamed coffee. This one is lighter than I have reviewed Krista in their Envy hair, which is synthetic, heat-friendly synthetic with human hair blend. It's like a 70% heat-friendly synthetic, 30% human hair blend. And so that one just looked more red. And this one I can definitely see the blonde in it. And I could see some of the blonde in the other one, but it definitely looked darker than this, you know, just regular synthetic fiber creamed coffee. So really, really pretty color. Lots of dimension. You can see there's a lot going on, a little lighter up here. We darken a little bit towards the ends. Okay, so let's look at her description. So creamed coffee is a medium golden brown base, highlighted with copper warm honey blonde and light golden blonde with medium brown roots. So that's where you're getting that pretty blondie copper color. I really love it. I just think it's so pretty. And then down here towards the end, you're getting more of your auburn. That's that medium auburn. What do they have? Copper, warm honey blonde, and light golden blonde. Well, I definitely feel like, I guess it's with that golden brown base, when it blends with that, that's when you get this kind of reddish brown here on the ends. So. And then you've got your rooting. So anywhere you separate your hair, you're gonna see your rooting. Now, of course, you don't have to worry about it so much around the face. They don't really do, you know, the big color change around the face. So if you don't like that, like highlighting, you know, the lighter fibers and all that towards the face, this is a good brand too, so. Okay, so here we are in just the above, you know, artificial room light without the bright lights shining on it. So you can see it's not as shiny. Those bright lights definitely reflect off of particularly these regular synthetic fibers. So you can see that dimension. I feel like the golden brown base is showing more. But when we go outside in the sun, you'll see the colors will really pop. Okay, so we can do glasses and styling and all that kind of stuff. So she's easy to tuck behind the ears. One thing I do want to note is you're going to want to make sure that you're keeping these, you know, long fibers. Anytime you have a long wig, heat-friendly synthetic human hair even, you want to make sure you're combing it throughout the day. The fewer tangles, you know, big tangles, big knots that you can get in the wig, the longer the wig is going to last for you. So, you know, just run your comb through. But like I said, I find Envy's fibers to be really great. They don't tangle too badly. I mean, all long wigs tangle, but I don't know, I've just been really, really pleased with their fibers. So, you know, I'm getting, as you can see just from wearing it here, there's a little bit of tangling, but it's not terrible. It's running through there, you know, pretty easily. So, okay, so she is easy to tuck behind the ears. Even though there is a little bit of permatease on the ear tabs that I can feel, it's still not too hard to tuck. So you can still, you know, do a headband. And of course that bang is just gonna wanna be out, and it looks cute like that. And it's not a face flopper either. It's not falling in my face or, you know, causing a problem, so. Looks really cute. So obviously she has plenty of length with 12-inch sides, right? Yeah, 12-inch sides to put her half up, half down. She goes in a really, really pretty ponytail. You could do a twist, you could braid her, whatever. Do updos, you could pull down some more of these layers. Well, maybe not quite that much, but you know, pull down some of these hairs here around the face. There we go. That's what I was looking for, like a light wispy, you know. So, but there's plenty of options, you know, for styling her. So, and then of course you can always just stick a little headband or a little scarf in her. You know, if you're looking for a wig that you want to be able to wear up, like say you're going to your kids' ball games on the weekends or whatever, and you want to be able to, you know, you don't want to put wear and tear on your nicer, more expensive wigs. You know, these basic cap, these long basic cap wigs are great for that too. Cause you know, you can just, they're not as expensive. And like I said, these Envy fibers are pretty tough. So, you know, they would take the ponytails and stuff like that a lot easier than say a heat-friendly piece. So I want to thank Pinky Promise for sending this wig to review for you all today. There will be purchase information down below this video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, don't forget, you're absolutely beautiful. Bye.